Heyo comrades, my name is Forever2 and welcome back to Reverse 1999's event Farewell Rayashki for Part 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video as you want to. And if you did enjoy the video, please give this video a like, dislike, and any comments, you know what to do, in the section down below, comment section. And subscribe to my channel if you're new and wish to support my channel by clicking that subscribe button. And we're going to be doing 9 through 19, all the story missions, and yes, I'm very excited. So I will see you at part 9. This place is already overflowing with treasures. Please bring something more substantial. Okay, let's already get started with this one. Alright, so Bertlolt leans back in his armchair, casting a fleeting glance forward before his head falls. I already hate the guy.
What's this? Are you planning on getting a job with Zeno too?
No, sure.
Huh?
Windsong.
It says here you've been staying in this town for months, but it seems you're not on our list for potential recruitment from Rayashki.
The smile on his face remains as affably I can't know that word.
I should remind you, for you researchers, what you produce tells much more about you than your efforts.
That's precisely why I'm here.
Go on.
He finally deigns to raise his head up.
Based on the recent investigations, I'm confident that there is a new energy source in the area that has yet to be discovered.
And that's it? We already believed there was something here when we sent you out in the first place. You were sent here to find it. Instead, all you do is confirm what we already knew.
But you said that perpetual energy was just a myth, didn't you?
Of course it wasn't just a myth, lady. Why else would we ask you to investigate here in the first place?
Oh, he was using that as an excuse. He wants to get everybody moving out of here so they don't have to send soldiers into this desolate place. Wow.
Do you have anything else to report?
No, but I do need your help. I will need an armed squad to come with me to the mining sites so that I can continue my investigations into this subject. I'm afraid I don't know how long it will take. It also depends on the number of soldiers you can spare for the task.
He's probably not going to send anyone. See?
You have a terrible sense of humor.
I'm not being funny. You want more research on the new resource too, don't you?
Miss Windsong, do you really think this is even a remotely reasonable request? Critters are running rampant in the area, and you demand help to verify what is, as far as I can see, a highly questionable conclusion. Why should I waste Zeno's time and resources on this?
Oh, don't you mean why would she want to waste your time? Seriously.
Not to mention, putting the lives of our soldiers at risk.
If you have doubts, please take a look at these files.
The researcher dives her hands into her bag, but is met with a wave of dismissal.
And let me guess. You learned all this from your study of ley lines?
Oh, he's one of those people that insults her line of work. Yeah. Come on, Windsong.
To date, the theory of ley lines has neither been approved by the Arcane Study Review Association, nor accepted by the Project Assessment of Human Science and Technology. It has 0 academic achievements, 0 endorsements, and aside from the questionable example in front of me, 0 researchers.
Don't you mean 1 researcher? Wow. This guy's a total prick. I hate him.
That's all only a temporary setback.
Miss Windsong, I sympathize with the awkward situation I have put you in. However, Zeno simply cannot afford to waste resources on a proposal without any solid evidence.
Oh, I care. I don't know if you sympathize with her. It just made me scoff. Wow.
I will give you something. All I need is a bit of help up front. I promise.
The look in his eyes is glazed, bored, but Windsong does not falter.
Did you not come here to deal with these critters? Then what's the fuss about? Can't you deal with them while accompanying me to these mining sites as well?
Probably not. Bertolt's eyes whiten, now unglazed, as he rises. He paces silently, drifting at first, then proceeding to the window sill.
I'm afraid you've got our intentions altogether wrong.
How so? The windows close tightly, sealing the last whispers of wind from the outside.
Zeno is here for one thing only. A source of perpetual energy. This is what you have been tasked to find, with the resources you were given. We won't approve any further requests until you have a solid lead. We aren't paying you for a charity mission.
So basically he just said, like, we just tossed you a bone. You do what you do, but we ain't helping you at all.
So then you never planned on controlling the critters here? The squad you brought here was to control the town?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
A force sufficient to deal with the critters would have attracted unwanted attention from our rivals. It is not in our interests to share this town or its resources. I'm sure you can see that.
In other words, cuts the losses.
So even if we do find the resource for you, you won't leave this town or its people alone.
We're talking about the ultimate energy source of Arcanum. Do you think we will just walk away and leave it to be squandered by a bunch of ignorant peasants and miners?
Okay, now you're asking for it.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Exactly. Punch him. Wow.
What we are going to do with Rayashki should be of no concern to you. We have made every arrangement for them. We aren't monsters. Before the final decision is made, we will continue to help the locals as much as we can.
I'm sure you will.
Including you.
Before the wild-eyed researcher can voice her dissent, Bertolt steers the conversation with well-practiced ease. Wordlessly, he draws out an attractive-looking document and slides it across the table towards her. So
Is this?
And what does it say?
You seem surprised. Isn't it what you have always wanted?
Oh, hell no. A recommendation letter. Something like something, a bribe. Are you bribing Miss Windsong, my dude? Not even more angry at you. I have more disrespect for you, man.
With Zeno's endorsement, you will be able to teach your program in any university.
Tough decision, huh?
We have prepared this gesture of our good faith in you.
I'm sure.
Now, it's your turn to show yours. Forget about an armed squad. They have more important things to do.
Like what?
You're on your own, my friend. But prove to us that you can do this job, and bring us the best answer you can give.
You son of a bitch. The pale letterhead stings.
And this piece of paper will be yours when you complete your mission.
What an ass.
I understand.
And you're just gonna comply.
See that you do. Good luck out there, Miss Windsong.
I'm not even sure who am I ashamed for. I'm ashamed that Miss Windsong's gonna take this. So deep footprints, now half buried in fresh snow, trace the path of the researcher's determined march behind her. Looks like the blizzard's picking up, I guess. her courage, passion, and body temperature rapidly cooling against the blizzard.
Was I out of my mind?
Yes, you are.
He was just trying to get me out of his office.
Yep.
He threw a carrot out of the window and I chased right after it like a blinded mule.
Yep.
Still.
Her hand lingers on the paper nestled within her pocket.
Maybe this carrot is too good to let go.
Jesus. With a sigh of resignation, she reaches deeper.
Focus. Once I fill the gaps in my data, I will be able to pitch it to Zeno, and all subsequent research won't be a problem anymore. The primary food sources for Hoytuk are raw minerals underground. Those processed metals only keep them from starving to death. They wouldn't have gone across any icy ocean just to gnaw on old equipment and trash. All I need to do is find a trace of their activities so that I can learn about their current conditions, and from there, locate their other food sources. Stay calm. Hoytuk are gentle creatures. They rarely attack humans. I just need to be cautious.
Her internal struggles will have to wait, as more practical problems loom larger. The blizzard has covered almost everything, leaving a few cans to poke out, rattling along with the wind.
All right, change of direction. If I were to look down instead of looking forward, maybe I should scan the area and follow where the ley energy is leading, just like I did at Silbury Hill. Of course, I hope the outcome will be different this time.
She surveys the expanse of boundless snow.
Before all that, I need to clear out this place. Природа — это числа и черты.
Actual language.
Природа — это мозаика цветов.
The soil churns and slurry. I'm not even gonna read this. There's too much noise for me to... Uh-oh. And there they are. Clearly those creatures harbor some discontent at these scars on their land.
Shoot. Now I've done it.
You disturbed them.
Those vestigial digging teeth. The 3 fingers long tearing teeth. These are not Hoytuk.
Yep. What are they then? They bare their teeth and claws in a rhythmic way, like a primitive pre-feeding ritual.
These scaled wings must be for swimming. Then you must be... mutant Kikituk from the Olga area.
Okay, mutants.
You should be at the Olga Strait hunting for migrating salmon and whales, not here.
Then something might be wrong. Okay. The Kikituks can no longer contain themselves and pounce towards Windsong. Well, it's time for a battle.
I can't wait anymore.
Okay.
Stop, they're just little games.
Look at them.
Woohoo! Release! Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Just look at them. They look like killed whales, don't they?
Don't touch my bag!
Yeah, look at them. They kind of look like killer whales, to be honest, but they don't look like killer whales. I like the design.
Краще мозги. Пусть le naufragé течет вместе с водой.
We've done a good job. Now, may I have a hand towel?
Complete silence for me. Windsong sits slumped on the ground, gasping for air. Wow.
Why would you come here? What inspired you to trek across the ocean just to hunt for humans?
Good question. Her aggressors show no signs of understanding. They inch closer, drool dropping from their mouths. Drooping.
It seems while their claws and teeth have degraded, their reflex is much quicker than a Hoytuk's.
I like how this is censored again. I like it. It's funny.
They perceived my approach even though I used my ley line reader as a dampener.
Well, and a rumble, distant then near, drowns out her sigh. It's a gunshot. Woo. A gunshot hammers out nearby. The shot landing on one of the snarling Kikituk. The bolt is drawn back. The familiar sound sends another scurrying away. Who saved you?
Get out!
Of course.
Get out of here! I'll cover you!
You're the last person that needs to save me. But I can't help it.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank him. Composing herself, the researcher immediately returns to her work. Wow.
Yevgeny, the kids told me about a can pile. Is it nearby?
Back to work.
Can pile?
He furrows his brow, motioning with his eyes to some hilly snow drifts nearby.
They must be talking about our waste metal. I'm afraid it's gone, Miss Windsong. Maybe animals dug it all out, or maybe those little monsters ate it.
He doesn't
Do
care.
you know if that happened before or after the Runian mines ran dry?
I'm not sure.
And he doesn't care. And Evgeny's brow furrows again, this time casting a surveying glance at her scattered instruments.
You shouldn't be here. There's nothing of value to find in this place.
Wow. He really wants to leave.
And you're not supposed to be using this arcane equipment here either. We have a better way to deal with these fierce little monsters. What you're doing will just attract more of them.
I'm already hating this guy even more. The statement rattles her.
You can drive away the Kikituks?
From what?
Not anymore. We don't have much left to fight them off with. Zeno didn't bring any equipment for our team, let alone any weapons. Go. Leave before it's too late.
Too late for what? He carefully checks his rifle and his hand.
What if I don't want to just give up?
That's right. Evgeny slows down, making his inspection come across as even more deliberate.
I've seen your residence application. You say you are a researcher. Then you should be clever enough not to go down a fruitless and dangerous path.
I admit that what I am doing here is reckless. And maybe I'm just motivated by my own selfish interests. But I can't just walk away from my commitments.
Damn, girl.
You have lived in Rayashki for a long time. You know what commitment means here much better than I do.
There is a shift in his face as he turns away from her.
I won't give it up so easily.
Uh-oh.
Just like the people here won't give away their land like nothing.
Yeah. You tell him.
It's stubbornness. That's all.
It ain't stubbornness. Maybe.
They should have gone to other places and put their talents to good use, rather than staying here to fight for nothing.
Shame. Windsong holds a stare, lifting her chin to match up to him.
Is that why you gave away the town so easily to Zeno? Do you really even know your neighbors?
No, not enough.
I have lived and worked together with them for decades. Don't be ridiculous. I just
looking for an easy way out?
I agree with Zeno's perspective.
Or are you just looking for an easy way out?
I've been to many places, and I have encountered many people like you. Stuck-up leader types. Making decisions on behalf of other people because it's what's good for them.
You tell him.
And they should listen, just as you should now.
He braces the rifle as he motions her back and scans the near horizon.
It's my responsibility to protect everyone, to do right by them. I will make them see it tomorrow at the hearing.
This whole story got me some frustrating, but I can clearly see some struggles. Alright. Can life still go on? Who knows? Alright, this time I will not make any more comments. I want to hear this with my own ears. I don't even want to read this.
People of Rayashki, my dear friends, good day to you all.
Boo! Get off the stage, you hack! Boo! Sorry.
Over the past 2 days, Zeno has assessed the potential risks and benefits in the area and held hearings on what should be done about the future of this town. Our hearings saw very limited attendance. We've taken that to be a gesture of approval. Mr. Evgeny has put in a great effort helping to make these changes happen. We all owe him a great deal. Thank you, sir.
You suck.
Please believe that we have made the best decision we could for you.
Liar.
We all know the runium here has run dry, and the land has been exhausted of all further material wealth. Now and into the foreseeable future. As a result, your local processing factory has lost its intended purpose.
Alright, I'm going to have to cut you there. Windsong has analyzed and found a potential alternative resource, but he doesn't want to believe it. He just wants to get the heck out of Dodge. And so does Evgeny. They just want to cut losses.
What's more, Zeno has changed our cooperation strategy. Though your town's loyalty will never be forgotten, we must have a sober-minded view of its costs and benefits. To sum up, our final decision is that...
Please, someone, yell.
We will be ending operations and all future cooperation between Zeno and Rayashki.
And they just cut them off just like that? Wow. A heavy hammer swings in the square. Whoa.
Well, Mr. Bertolt, you have just got here. Perhaps you didn't have enough time to get to know us well enough. Rayashki's value is not just in runium. We have many other factories too.
Ooh, urgent words of protest flood from all sides.
Yes, you have a brick factory, a power plant, many forklifts, a smattering of conveyor belts. But all these were all built and suited for only the processing of runium ore. Without the ore, they simply have no benefit to us.
You lie. Yeah.
Now that you have full knowledge of the situation and our intentions, we want to assure you that your loyalty has not been forgotten.
Lies.
So we have generously prepared 2 choices for the future of Rayashki.
And what's that? The assembly hushes.
Firstly, Zeno believes that you have many valuable qualities. The determination and skills you've shown in the past year of our cooperation have proved that your people can be a great asset to us. Indeed, many of you already meet the entrance requirements to join Zeno.
You sure about that?
Therefore, on behalf of Zeno Arms Academy, I wish to extend a heartfelt invitation to you.
Liar.
Leave Rayashki, join us, and work for one of our other branches as members of Zeno.
I wonder how the people will feel.
What are you saying? You want us to abandon our home for some promise of a job?
Calm down, Mr. Knut. This is not about abandoning your home. It's about joining us in our efforts to contribute to world peace through a more optimized allocation of manpower.
So you're just going to pack us all up and ship us away to work for Zeno?
You misunderstand, madam.
I don't think she is misunderstanding.
Every year, Zeno dismisses 4% of our employees because they failed to pass our rigorous work reviews. And the number of our colleagues that are killed in the line of duty is even larger still. Working for Zeno is a privilege, not a gift. That's why only a small number of you will be allowed to come and work for us. What?
What?
Now, according to Article 58 in the section on protection of Arcanist rights, signed at the Event Horizon Convention, we will provide basic supplies for any residents who haven't been offered a position with Zeno. They will be transferred immediately to the nearest relief station until our social workers contact them for further arrangements.
So then, you're suggesting you will send our children and elderly away to some kind of refugee station? And the rest of us must go to work for Zeno without any questions?
Pretty much, I think. Slavery.
Hey, Durak! This is total rubbish!
You tell him. He waves off. He pushes aside the Zeno soldier in front of him.
Sir, please lower your voice.
Oh, and let him raise his voice.
Well, you would be glad to know that your work experience in particular is valuable to Zeno, Mr. Knut. If you're not interested in our first plan, we have another.
I wonder what the second plan is.
If the residents in the area prove reluctant to relocate, Zeno can offer another alternative. As stated earlier, Rayashki is a remote town that possesses some significant industrial infrastructure. Therefore, it could be considered an ideal location for a new complex of arms factories.
A weapons factory, huh? Uh-oh, she doesn't like that.
There would be a need to substantially upgrade the Rayashki Wharf, to turn it into one of the seaports Zeno plans to build across the globe. Additionally, a radio station will be constructed within the town, which will better facilitate our communication throughout the Arctic region so as to stabilize and coordinate with the other powers in the area. We will now be passing out forms, listing the options I've presented. Please fill them in with your choice.
So either way, they're gonna take a
So your only other option is to turn Rayashki into some kind of military base under Zeno's control?
I mean, I almost got the idea. She doesn't like that one bit.
I won't put it so bluntly, but you're not incorrect. Our resources, as much as anyone's, are limited, and they must be put to good use. We cannot afford to waste them on strategically useless, costly people and places.
He was gonna call them useless.
If you want Zeno to help you, you should be able to give us something in return. Don't you agree?
How about a punch to the face? Such an asshole. You can already tell.
So Yevgeny, this is the best choice you made for all of us?
There are two worse options you could think of.
I must speak in Mr. Evgeny's defense. He is committed to his duty, and only wishes to do what he can for his compatriots.
No. You don't speak for him. Let the man speak for himself. You shut the hell up.
Shameless! All you've done is sold us out!
Exactly.
You tell them, Knut.
Tell him, man.
Do you think it's getting a bit windy lately? Clearly, with all the hot air in Evgeny's head, his mind has been blown away.
I love this. Countless eyes fall on Yevgeny. Disappointment, sadness, perhaps something more complex. Yeah, you go alone.
I swear to you, I'm not doing this out of my own interest.
Bullshit!
Comrades, there are many better places in this world, and you have better purposes to fulfill.
I mean, that'd be true, but that's not up to you. That's up to them.
You shouldn't waste your time here.
Spit him. The bear of the man puffs up with anger. Wow, okay.
Let's all calm down, my friends. It's time to be reasonable.
I think it's time for you to leave.
Think carefully. Zeno has been very generous regarding the offers before you.
Mm-hmm. He readies himself as if he is about to launch into a grand prepared speech, but his hand trembles. A chill wind sweeps over him.
Generous? Now that's ridiculous.
I agree.
We won't let you take away our family and friends, nor are we about to let you turn our town into a puppet state.
Ooh. We will stay here, no matter what.
Oh.
Comrades, I understand how you feel right now. But we must face the cruel reality of our situation.
More like your situation.
And you're willing to send away our own people, or give up on all we've built here because of this so-called reality?
It is the only way forward.
For you.
If we continue to stay here without any help, it will be the end of us either way.
You haven't even tried.
Do we have to turn to Zeno for this help?
Not really. Yevgeny fails to react at first, but a defeated expression comes over him.
The truth is, just as Rayashki's economy has been dependent on Arunian, we remain dependent on Zeno.
More like you could depend on Zeno.
Without them, at the present rate of consumption, we will be out of supplies and materials within a year.
Facts, apparently. The researcher observes the change with harsh recognition.
The situation looks bad.
Looks worse.
Zeno is determined to gain control over this place.
Definitely. Definitely. So she touches the unsealed letter, her fingers jump away, as if it had been electrified. What you got?
But if I complete the task as Zeno requested, does it mean...
They still have a chance. Maybe. Bertolt's words echo into her ears.
I will shatter their dream? And what about my dream?
The words stick in her throat.
Did the people who refused to acknowledge the study of ley lines act out of the same self-interest? I've seen this happen so many times before. A simple dream is made to face a cruel reality, where the clever ones give up and leave, and the stubborn fools remain, waiting to be crushed.
Sometimes a fool can gain a lot more.
We asked for our misery.
She turns, her mixed feelings refusing to settle. The wall of soldiers has suppressed most of the dissent in the square, but still, some bravely charge forward. Riot! Riots!
Wait! I'm not finished!
Let her speak! He dismisses her with his hands. Oh, what?
But I am Miss Vira.
Asshole. The researcher remains stunned. But this potent chemistry of hope and resolve begins to catalyze something within her. Come on. Fight it. Now's your chance.
Sir, with all due respect, I can't complete this task alone. As an ordinary researcher, I can relate to them. Please, forgive me for interrupting.
She lifts her head proudly, looking out in the direction of the crowd.
I have heard so much about Rayashki these days. They started from nothing, but bit by bit they accomplished the impossible.
That they did.
Their voice should be heard.
Definitely.
Природа — это числа и черты.
The soil and snow under her feet becomes imbued with new life, rising around her. Climb onto military boots and surge into gun barrels. Woo! She's fighting them. Uh-oh. The winds of change. The teacher seizes this opportunity. Charge! She climbs over the wall of confused soldiers and charges forward.
Mr. Boto, we can't hold them any longer.
You don't sound like a strong soldier, do you? Alright. It's time to fight them soldiers. Before that. You know what? Give me a moment. I want to see her abilities real quick.
We make an ideal team.
I will assist you to keep the battle under control.
This picks her upper. Hold on. Turrets.
Hot scale. No! Crinkle.
Alright. So this is actually... Yep. Oh, okay. So this is actually my first time fighting Zeno. Let me see what you got here. Prototype turret and polar guard. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's see. Where is he?
I will remember your sacrifice. Be serious. Stay focused.
I admire your courage.
Right.
Sharp fangs.
No! Together, we are fearless.
Ooh, okay. Alright. I just want to see her ultimate one time.
Same dream. I admire your courage. To a brighter future for everyone.
Woo! Look at that. Alright, she's in a state now. Multi-heal. Nice. I just wanted to see this. What is that? Versatile? What is that? Alright, grants extra moxie. Oh, I love that.
Stand up. There's one around.
I love that. I'm gonna use her a lot. Alright. The conflict ceases. Scaly palms forcibly grabs Bertolt's arm. Sharp nails tearing at his sleeve.
Now, will you listen to me?
He might have. He's gonna have to. Clean new ledger is stuffed into Bertolt's hands.
We don't need your help. Your soldiers and your tyranny are no longer welcome here.
You tell him. It's a revolution, guys. It's a revolution.
Comrades, what do you say? Shall we solve the problem with the strength of our own hands and hearts?
Yeah, go on ahead, traitor.
What else can we do? This is what we've always done when there was a problem.
Solve it ourselves.
There will be more solutions than problems if we work together.
Exactly. Yeah.
If I must die, I will die here with all of you.
Stop talking nonsense, you idiot. Nobody is going to die.
Rayashki belongs to all of us. We will stand with it till its last moment.
And sudden surge of conviction and unity cowls the crowd guards as they move backwards. Many blush with shame. Some of them quietly withdraw. That's right. You better back the hell off.
Huh. They might say they're just ordinary people. But they are so brave and noble.
I hope that inspires you. I hope it does that to you guys as well. What a chapter. On sleepless nights, she counts the stars alone, and I can only assume it's Windsong. And it's just a story, guys, so I will not talk this time. The Lay Hunter. Yeah. A lonely researcher aimlessly paces through Rayashki Square. The town's cold wind clearly cannot smooth the wrinkles of a brow. I lied. I want to read.
Could I really have traded the future of these people away from my ley line studies? Zeno.
Cruel.
I was a mule chasing after a carrot on a stick. They lured me here all so I could help ruin everything.
What scum? Her voice bursts up from her chest.
You seem to be in a good mood.
She did.
We taught Zeno a lesson. They were forced to leave with their devil's bargains and tails stuck behind them. We fought back, finally.
And revolution began.
A nice little trick that was. Thank you, Comrade Windsong.
She smiles at Windsong, giving her a wink. Oh.
We all know who the mysterious hero was that gave us a helping hand.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
It's no shame to have helped your friends, not to mention to stand up to Zeno. Have more confidence in yourself, Comrade Windsong.
But will you really gain anything from this fight?
Not sure. But we'll have to do something, right? That's why I'm here.
To talk to me? I don't know why, but Miss Vila, you must have thought too much of me. In fact, I'm only a simple researcher. I'm not powerful enough to change Zeno's decision.
Oh, stop being humble.
You are the one thinking too much, Comrade Windsong. Your ley line lessons were much more popular than you think. They have had a positive effect on the children. Now they are looking at the bigger picture and observing the world in a more detailed way. You've unleashed their curiosity. Is the aurora the bubbles spit out by the stars? They form such a beautiful map. Do they study ley lines too?
Vila feigns distress, shaking her head with a pretended childlike confusion.
But it remains the case that the study of ley lines has never been verified.
Who cares about that?
For all its ambitions, only a limited number of people studied it in the past decades, and that number is decreasing even now.
And that just shows that they're not even committed enough. Vila nods thoughtfully. Oh, she's showing her the scales?
What you're looking at is not some skin problem, but my past.
As a Rusalki?
My past as a Rusalka.
I knew she was a Rusalka.
Rusalka? You mean the mermaid from folklore?
My people used to live in a far secluded place in the north, away from the humans. For hundreds of years, there was only hostility, plunder, and slaughter between us and them.
So, piracy.
We only started to learn more about each other in the last few decades. And then, I was born. It's been a hard life growing up within human society, but I've become used to it.
Oh, so she's half human, half Rusalka?
Still, some things never got easier. Most humans still thought I was a freak. They welcomed me with mocking, sarcasm, and contempt for my people, my heritage.
I just feel sad about these types of people, you know? Like, they can't help it. They're born from a different type of parent. Whether it's a mermaid and a human being, it doesn't matter. And yet she fought, she gained love and trust with this community.
As for the Rusalki, they too found the half-blooded mermaid unacceptable. They didn't approve of my living among the humans, forcing me to live as a fugitive in Moscow and St. Petersburg.
Half-blooded. It was a nauseating term, once separating the Rusalki from the scaleless humans who had stolen their homeland. An ancient myth that was once the source of the enduring hatred between Rusalki and humans.
They tried to catch me by every means possible, so they could wash away the stain they saw in me.
That sounds very difficult.
Indeed.
Humans have stigmatized and haunted the Rusalki for centuries, while Rusalki still have the instinct to attack and plunder human ships even now. How are they supposed to make peace in such little time? That was what I thought years ago. Then I came to this town.
She surveys the white land. The unifying color of snow removes all distinctions, differences, and flaws.
A wonderful world where humans and Rusalki could live in peace. I was finally convinced. In Rayashki, everyone can make contributions with their skills, whether you are a human, a Rusalka, or a ley line researcher. I don't mean to give you more stress or push you. You will always be our friend, whatever your choices.
I love this character.
But this is not an unreachable dream. It's real.
It can be obtained. A familiar phrase wells up inside her again, conjured from a long silenced past. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at her face. Look at her face. This is the face of someone who is happy to do something that she loves. Like, she was full of happiness right here. Joy. But look at everyone else. Tired, dejected. Some enjoy it, but just exhausted. The girl, then much thinner and more stubborn than now, couldn't help but cheer. The other lay hunters failed to take notice as they combed through their scattered papers.
The editor of the environmental research agreed to publish our report, finally! But he only gave us 5,000 words on the last few pages. Undoubtedly, it's still a good start. Our first step to reviving the study of ley lines.
Windsong beams with excitement, clumsily sprawling over the table to select from their papers with care. Dull, dry theories shine anew, bright and vivid in her eyes. A table of twinkling stars. Yet these stars must shine against an all-consuming field of darkness.
That's it, I give up. Maybe I'll study something else, like urban planning or landscape design.
And there it is. The doubt. The dejection. The give up on a commitment.
At least I can make a living that way.
Windsong remains buried in her heap of books and manuscripts, oblivious to the loss.
The study of ley lines is outdated. Everyone agrees now that it can't be verified by science. This whole study was a dead end. Ley lines are only a baseless theory of arcanum.
Yeah. The old papers on the table filled with nothing more than nonsense and wasted ink. At least that's how the world received it.
I tried talking about our study of ley lines with other arcanists, but almost no one has ever heard of it. They are more interested in Laplace's breakthroughs, or anecdotes in their own fields, like the chaotic energy sampling mentioned in the paper written by the Butterfly of Lorentz.
Oh god, not X, man. And there, she's all alone. The stars have dimmed.
So, maybe it is an unreachable dream?
Aw, don't say it like that. Did I click it too fast? Oh, no, never mind. A long moment of wistful distraction falls back into reality. After much hesitation, she begins to speak again.
I do wish I could help, but it would take a lot of resources to verify the theory behind ley lines. There may be even danger and sacrifice. Even Zeno has paid little attention to my research. They only see it as a means to an end.
A shame.
Researchers in other fields can stand on the shoulders of giants, while I don't even have a school to return to. I doubt that the study of ley lines will help you much.
Don't say it like that again. She retreats a few steps back.
I see. Well, thank you for your honesty, Comrade Windsong.
Vila looks away, holding the regret deep in her chest.
I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry.
До скорой встречи.
Aww.
До встречи, Vila.
She bows her head and turns, taking a few more difficult steps away. Perhaps it was her unattainable dream of revival that slowed her, or the weight of all that had gone wrong.
Wait! Comrade Windsong!
Talk to her! A burst of light leaps toward her once more.
Hmm? Don't forget your next lesson. The children are still waiting.
And she still wants her to teach the children. I love this character. She has hopes.
But the town is...
Life must continue, comrade. We can't let our worries stop us.
Okay.
It's good to see her smile. At least. Well, that took 12 minutes. Speaking of 12, let's move on to Night Train. The train chugs along, leaving no stragglers behind. Another story. Jeez. So we're in the school this time. Alright. Silence. As the chalk marks its final stroke, the lecturer exhales a long breath.
Class is over. Thank goodness I still remembered the basic premises of ley lines in biology. Feel free to ask me any questions. Oh, cheer up, little ones. There won't be any exams for this subject.
She offers a hesitant joke to ease the awkwardness of the class. But their unusual play responses never emerge. She turns to face the class that must be bored, asleep, maybe distracted. She's met instead by clear and focused eyes.
Miss Windsong, are you going to dig up those potatoes alone again?
Oh, God. Ever the cheerful sunflower, August.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
Aw.
Miss Vila said we will work together to beat the critters out there.
That's right.
That we will find their weakness as long as we finish the map with you.
Just like how you taught us to. Kikirin are not dangerous at all.
They're plant-eating critters and pose little threat to humans. I have ropes, flowers, and white gloves. We will dig up a lot of potatoes together.
I'm still working on you.
Piotr is strong. He can move any rocks that are in our way. Nina can prepare a kettle of warm water for everyone. And
The children's voices rise and fall. What began as icy determination soon melts into a cascade of sobbing tears. Aww.
I'm sorry, little ones. I wish I could verify all the theories we've been working on, but...
She affixes Rayashki's ley energy map to the blackboard, circling an empty void.
As you can see, a critical part is missing. It might take months to finish it. Besides, there may be even more dangerous critters in that area.
then the town will become the witch's new castle. Or perhaps an empty castle.
Her attempt to turn the mood again falls flat. A merciful bell rings out the dreary topic like a dirge. Thankfully, the next teacher arrives swiftly to relieve her.
Quiet, children.
She holds her gaze firm, sweeping over the assembled children.
Wipe your tears and cheer up. Our Rayashki will stand strong.
Really?
But what are you going to do?
Fight. Windsong is taken aback at first, then contemplating the possibilities, she delicately weighs her words.
Vira, I hope you aren't seriously considering Zeno's...
Of course not. They might try, but we will never give in. No matter what, for now, we must find a way to protect our town. We will need a shelter from these critters. We've all decided to stay.
Good for them! The curtains part and sunlight pours in from outside. Oh.
Look outside, children. Each and every one of us is doing what we can to hold our town together.
A newt's factory is spitting out puffy bubbles?
Oh.
The workers are going to transform the abandoned factories into something useful. They're cleaning the ore and debris there. Not an easy job. After that, we will start new production lines and cooperate with the surrounding cities. We will grow potatoes, breed fish, and make canned food. We will find our strength together.
Are we putting makeup on the factories? We can paint their faces and put beautiful garlands on them. So what is Mr. Patrick doing? Everyone's waiting in line. Is it the Teen Hat Festival again?
I'm sorry, Avgust. I think we will have to live without our tin hats and Comrade Blinchik for a long time.
Aww.
They are signing on to a reform of our rationing. To transform our factories, we need to cut down the budget for the canteen.
Oh,
wow.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Comrade Blinchik. You deserve a medal and some chocolate.
Look! The bulldozers are tearing down those houses.
Yes, we all agreed to exchange some of our living space for more land to grow food.
The children crowd the window, silent but beaming with pride, as if paying tribute. Windsong follows Vira's narrative to its conclusion. Okay.
The price is much higher than it first seemed. Is it worth it?
A good question.
Of course. You cannot find what we have here in Zeno's barracks or in the relief camp. You can't find it anywhere in the world. Think about the old comrades and the babies. They're the past and the future of Rayashki. How could we leave them behind or subject them to Zeno's whims?
Mechanical sounds from outside carry across the snow from afar, as if the land itself is calling.
No one shall ever be abandoned in Rayashki.
I think people out there would be envious if they saw what you are doing here.
She doesn't press further.
We really aren't doing anything so special. We're only doing our job, our duty to one another.
Her scales and spines have risen, though whether it's a sign of pride or fear, she can't say.
There are lots of conflicts out there. Conflicts like the one between humans and Rusalki, like the ones that mocked the study of ley lines and dissolved our school. They did so simply because it might take from their funds or steal their glory. Everyone forever building walls just to keep separated from each other. Hoarding whatever they could get their hands on. Then they blame the aftermath, the harm they do to others on cruel realities. Cruel reality. It seems to be everyone's mortal enemy, the cause of all suffering, war, greed, the perfect excuse to never care.
Her voice trails into a mutter.
But things are different in Rayashki. They took me in unconditionally when I came here, and they stayed friendly for a week, a month, a year, and even now. So naturally, it became my dream too. Everyone here shares a beautiful dream. A dream that we can work and enjoy life together. That someday, there will be no more conflicts between people or worries about tomorrow. That everyone will be able to work to achieve their passions, whatever field they wish to pursue. A utopia. It's not just a way of life for now, but the future we're always trying to reach. I've spread the study of ley lines in Rayashki, along with its potential.
A simple invitation catches Windsong's eye, with dense, messy signatures filling every possible space.
They showed great interest. The study tells us about the secrets that could lie beneath the earth after all. Perhaps it will bring hope to Rayashki.
But I'm not one of you.
It's too late now, Windsong. You're already part of us.
You taught the children something new, and you helped us explore our town's potential. Didn't you? Everyone here is more than happy to help you. You know, Comrade Knut has been boasting about the assistance he was able to provide for your studies, and many others are envious. They want to help you too. More importantly, you already have a group of curious students here willing to study your theory. Now, allow me to ask you again, Comrade Windsong. Would you hold a lecture on ley lines for all the citizens of Rayashki?
Even though my research doesn't have any endorsements or achievements?
Of course. Perhaps we can be the first to endorse it, after your lecture.
You're being far too obvious in your recruitment tactics.
She smiles, ignoring her feigned protest.
The world is not a beautiful place. Poverty, privilege, egoism, exclusivism, so many problems. But that doesn't mean it can't get better in the future. Perhaps the experiment we're doing in Rayashki now will become the symbol of a better future. A new world where all races and ideas can coexist. Well, of course it may fail and end up a ruin, but at least we've tried.
That's all that counts. It doesn't hurt whether or not you try or not. All there is to it is just try and hope for the best. She watches Vira standing proudly, as if gazing at a great ship bound for distant shores. Venturing all, never shrinking back.
We love our home, and we're ready to devote our lives to it.
I can't shake the feeling you're inviting me aboard a leaky boat that could sink at any moment.
Maybe, Comrade Windsong. But should we sink, remember your friend is a Rusalka, and we do well underwater.
And she can help you swim. Joke. Windsong blinks, half wondering if her new friend has gone mad. And finding it matter Still, that she is reaching out to solemnly accept the invitation.
What an honor.
Oy vey. Alright. So long, Zeno. Ha! I want to see what that looks like. And before long, the snowfields were tranquil no more. You know, I might want to try it out with my character. Let me see. First, story time. Okay. The crowd has gathered together again. Come on, you can do it. It is a familiar place, one she's visited in dreams before. This time, though, her watchers seem more curious than doubtful. Their eager eyes follow her every move.
Today, I'm going to introduce the study of ley lines.
She's very nervous, isn't she?
And the progress of my research on the Rayashki.
Take a deep breath. Pull out a few pages of research notes. The pages are passed from hand to hand, stirring excitement.
Thanks to your help, I have finished a draft of the town's ley energy map, and I have confirmed the presence of many precious resources.
Through these colorful lines?
These lines and spots show us the state of local ley energy. Each color represents a different concentration of creatures or minerals. Simply put, this area covered in frozen earth and frost contains many rich resource veins. These gray marks symbolize them. They are located in most of the corners of the map, all of them outside of town.
Oh, maybe that's why Grandpa said we couldn't grow anything here in the beginning. They eventually solved that problem by importing rich black topsoil for our fields.
As for the runium you've mined to make a living, look at the dark gray marks. According to the map, they are becoming increasingly scattered and faint, so it can be hard to see them. Besides resources, we can also find concentrations of different creatures using the map. The navy blue marks represent the Kikirn, while the aqua green ones represent the mutant Kikirn from the wharf. They feed on plants, and you can find their traces in many corners of the town. The red-brown marks are the Kikituks, an aggressive species. They're vicious by nature and prey on just about anything arcane they can find. Even other creatures.
Wow.
I feel as though my head is going to explode from all this new information. Can you explain a little simpler for this old workhorse, Comrade Windsong?
I did not catch any of that what she has said, nor the map.
Of course.
She proudly produces a small handful of fluff.
This sample comes from a Kikituk in the mine. I took it with Mr. Yevgeny's help.
Seems like just a normal piece of fluff, no matter how I look at it.
Yes, and in most people's eyes, it's nothing more than that. But in a ley hunter's eyes, it reveals a great deal of information. The navy blue marks and the red-brown ones seem to mix together, and there are also dark gray ones popping out among them. So, it looks like our Mr. Kikituk ate well. Perhaps he had a kikin soup with a runium-flavored kefir.
Looks like these critters have realized our dream long before we could.
That's funny.
But what about those black marks? If my memory serves me right, the map you just showed us had those black marks too.
Yes, but they don't match any creature or resource we know. I believe it represents a new kind of resource.
Oh. Well, where is it then?
The mood has intensified, residents clamoring around to see.
We can only find the answer in this area here.
You mean in the depths of the mine?
Windsong gives a slow affirmative nod.
The ley energy is emanating from there. Afterwards, it flows throughout the food chain, passing through all kinds of creatures and materials before eventually returning to its source. Then our new resource is probably somewhere there.
So we need to find it. Then we won't have to put up with Zeno anymore.
Yeah, it sounds like a good, reasonable. The audience sparks up. Rippling murmurs turn into a burst of questions and excitement.
But do you have any other proof?
And there's the question. He lays out his hands as if expecting Windsong to put something here. Or there.
Of course. Remember the critter you found in the mine, Mr. Knut?
Yes. You said it was called, Hoitu.
Hoituk, a subspecies of Kikituk. They live underground and feed on minerals.
That was around the time we had begun to run out of rhodium.
Is that so? But they were still there. Perhaps even more active than usual. That could only mean they were attracted by some other mineral or energy source, right? And even though I didn't find any further Hoituks during my research, I did find the Olga mutants, one of their close relatives. Since they are social creatures, my discovery must prove the presence of some of these Hoituks, even if we cannot find them yet.
The surrounding cheers swell up again, prompting Evgeny to clear his throat.
But in the end, this is all just conjecture. Are we really going to waste all our time and money on your assumptions?
Don't you mean your time? God, I still hate you for what you did.
Or can you prove it's something more than conjecture?
I would call it a preliminary conclusion.
But could it be endorsed by any authorities or proven theories?
So far, no.
So then it is little more than a fairy tale. Am I right?
I admit, it's a gamble.
Evgeny's now infamous brow furrows once more.
It's never easy to dig, you know. And Zeno has already withdrawn all their own equipment. All we have left in Rayashki are some outdated machines. Besides, Miss Windsong mentioned the critters. Maybe their presence there is some kind of proof, but they are themselves a danger. It is obvious that there will be many more critters there than near the town. And you would have us waste time, perhaps even sacrifice our comrades, to pursue what could just be a fairy tale?
I mean, he does have a reason. Question. He advances closer, step by step. Windsong's mouth opens silently, the look on his face far too familiar. Oh, come on, Windsong. The moment before the collapse of Ley Line Academia. Yes, that is the look. The suffocating weight of questions and regrets.
There is no doubt the cost is simply too high. Who would be foolish enough to dig some holes in the wild just to see if there are critter bones in them?
Harsh sounds of laughter come from everywhere and nowhere all at once.
The answer is very clear. We don't need new kind of geography mixed with arcane. Let's save everybody some trouble. Conclusion. The application for Project Ley Line should be rejected.
Agreed. Even cranks can apply for research funds nowadays.
She staggers back, bumping into something solid. A strange yet familiar cool sensation lands on her shoulder. Vila stands behind her. Yes, Vila. Help her out.
Keep moving, Comrade Windsong. Keep moving. The people of Rayashki don't back down in the face of their problems. Whatever it is, we can fix it together, right?
You got a friend.
I approve of Comrade Windsong's proposal.
Me too!
Her surging ship launches forward, plowing through stubbornness and doubt, never looking back.
That's right. This is not a gamble or a fairy tale.
Her hands tremble as she opens her backpack.
Here's a ley line simulator.
What?
It can simulate the creatures on the ley energy map, so we can do further analysis.
Is it able to simulate the critters too?
Certainly. Simulating critters is lesson 1 in the ley line textbook. We can use the simulation to carry out targeted training against the critters.
Looks like the study of ley lines is more organized than I thought. Congratulations, Comrade Windsong. You will have the manpower you need.
Cool. Windsong turns as more and more fists are raised into the air.
Turn it on, comrade.
We can't wait.
A deep breath. A glance to confirm that all is ready. Then, click. Oh. Look at that. That's gotta be a banner. Yevgeny instinctively positions himself in front of everyone.
It's like digging the mine all over again.
That was the biggest achievement of my life.
Let's do this, comrades. Digging like this is no easy work.
They roll up their sleeves, pressing forward confidently. And we fight. I know I said that I would try something else. Let me think. Which was my team again? Second.
Oh, Miss Wurzel, I suggest we spend more time together like this to share more ideas and philosophy. We make an ideal team.
Good enough. Yeah, that's good enough for me.
I can't wait anymore.
I admire your courage.
They're just little games.
Hard scale.
Time to check my calculations. Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Don't touch my bag.
Alright, just want to take a look at these guys real quick. Alright, these are Kikatuk's projections. You can see ley line overlays over these creatures. So yeah, that's cool though.
It could be fun. They're just little games. Woohoo! Release! Left hand up. Now right hand up. Start me up. This could be fun. Nice!
Cool.
Victory? Okay, but...
Alright. I assume it's just...
That was one powerful blow.
I'm guessing that the residents were just fighting those things, huh? The square is now pocked. Pocked by groups of disfailed workers, resting after their rigorous exertion. Windsong's back is soaked, and her simulator creaks with stress.
I think we can draw our conclusions now.
Creak. The old bench groans beneath her boots as she nimbly propels herself onto its narrow back. There it is.
Everyone, we have to admit, this is going to be a risky operation, but it's also our last chance.
Look at this. We have a Joan of Arc moment right here, guys. Rallying the villagers, the people, to fight against a common threat.
To protect our land and our people, we must explore the mine. There will be danger. Yes, some of us may get hurt, but we may also find this new resource and save our Rayashki.
Again, inspirational.
For you, for me, for everyone.
For Rayashki. There is no cheer that rises to meet her. The only thing audible now is the distant sea breeze buffeting the shore.
We can already expect that creatures have occupied the mine. We'll just have to work together to drive them away. We dug this mine with our own machines once, and we'll do it again. This is how we've made it so far.
The crowd rises, pulling in together. Windsong looks up and outward.
However old they are now, they will always be our children, right?
Again with the raised fists.
Yuri, you're good at the assembly, huh? Nikita, you're gonna be busy with the engines. Valeria, we need you for this cruise.
More and more stars light up. They outshine the twinkling snow. Man, that actually got me fired up. Alright, seems we got another one here. Conversation. Hello, Dutch gentlemen. Hello, comrade of Zeno. Point of divergence, comrade. If you're here to see Comrade Yevgeny, we can wait a little. Or is there something else you'd like to discuss? We talked, and Miss Windsong was there. Comrade Yevgeny is doing what's best for everyone. We all know that. But I'll tell you, I personally don't want to leave this place, even if he... No, the lady turned down my proposal, and Comrade Yevgeny didn't seem to invested in it either. Isn't Zeno's help good news for all of you? I can't comprehend the reasoning behind rejecting an abundance of food, a suitable climate, and comfortable housing. It's not easy to leave something you've built with your own hands, comrade. I doubt you've ever experienced living in a home you built yourself, let alone living in this way. Chances are, you have never even touched freshly mined ore in your life. That's true, gentlemen, but why do you insist on doing everything yourself? It seems that our conversation has come to an end. I will stay here until Yevgeny arrives and gives an answer, which should be soon. The audacity of this man is ridiculous. And two more. Let's go up here. Alright, dealing with these neighbors is something everyone is familiar with, but having an extra person around is always beneficial. Drive them away. Alright. Let's see.
A forest party! Ah, find the left! Easy, lad!
I admire your courage.
Stay focused. Crickets and fireworks!
Keep up the pace.
Copy that! Be serious. Stay focused. Thunder Talisman! Scientific version! Go, go! Easy, lad!
I will remember your sacrifice.
Guy's eye, Lily!
Sharp fangs.
Thunder to me!
Don't worry.
Easy, lad! Be serious. Stay focused. Thunder to me! Not light.
Okay, so we got that done. Now we gotta do the other one, the last one. Patrick, identical long tubes, matching chairs, and potatoes. Potatoes and more potatoes. In the past, we had success to tin cans and even jam and flour. It was a challenge to transport supplies, but fortunately the weather was cold enough that nothing spoiled during the trip. Time was not an issue in those days. We had an abundance of it. The little ones used to come and ask for Alenka. While we couldn't indulge their every whim, a treat now and then was fine. Being too strict does no one any good. Had I known the true value of Alenka, I would have been more careful about giving them away. Maybe I could have kept a few. Oh well, too late to regret now. At first, we gathered around a single table to portion out the canned food, meticulously sopping up every last drop of broth. But now there are more tables, but a lot less variety in our meals. It's not and and it's not like we can go hunting for critters to supplement our meals. Why can't people live off ore like they do? I have an urge to give a detailed account of my past and present experiences because Rayashki is exceptional. It is the most remarkable town I've encountered, although my travels have been limited. But I'm worried that it will one day disappear. That's for sure. If Comrade Yevgeny agrees to Zeno's proposal, if this place will soon be a land of snow again. The factories, the machines, everything will be covered with snow, just as it was when we first arrived. I have to remember to write down all the details in case the kids ask me. I want to be able to tell them about everything that disappeared. Of course, it's not going to be written down in any textbooks. There are countless unsung heroes in Rayashki. Rayashki, a place filled with ordinary people just trying to make ends meet. That's the reality of our lives here. It's good to have a little lore now and then. Oh, look at that. Marching March, an epic composition about the countless unimportant people. Okay. The steel behemoths tremble. They have plowed through snow, mud, and soil to reach their target.
I haven't done any field investigation of ley energy since our school fell apart.
Windsong puts away her tools, hands trembling slightly.
Don't worry, Comrade Windsong. Look, these stones are still the same stones we've always known.
He catches the worry in Windsong's expression.
And don't be afraid to fail. My father told me that failure is just success and progress.
That is really good advice right there. Too true.
Even if we cannot find this new resource or save our Rayashki, we've come back here together and worked for our common goal. We have nothing to complain about.
All right.
Whatever the result, we thank you for your efforts. Now, leave the rest to us.
He turns his head and shouts towards the drilling machine.
Comrade Yuri, check the connection status. Don't forget to check the drill, Comrade Yelena.
Relax, it's much easier than opening a can with only your fingers.
The excited queue flows like a steady river. People crowd together, shovels, hoes, and picks ringing out in unison. Magnificent drilling machines emerge up from the snow. They roar as their drills pierce the earth. The stubborn frozen soil does nothing to hinder their progress. The resonance is a sound that echoes in Windsong's ears. The sound of impassioned unity of purpose and vision. This place is like the square, like their public canteen, like their factory, like every corner of Rayashki. Clearly, it is a scene worth capturing.
Knut had grown a slender arm, one that reached places no one could, and picked up stones there.
And of course, you're here too.
They are not like the soft, transparent stones from the sky. These are hard, as chocolate. I think they are good stuff, too. Vira said we could make them into cans and houses to help the town. But maybe we will irritate the owner of the stones?
The busy adults pay no heed to the child's mutterings. They gather around the nearly collected core samples.
Am I right that this sample is from 100 meters underground?
Yes. Usually we don't need to reach that deep to find runium ore.
Relax, comrades. At least it proves there is something new on the Rayashki.
I have been a miner for 40 years, and one thing I know for sure is this. This is not bedrock.
It's a Kikituk's hair.
Windsong carefully scrapes the colorful powder from the rocks and places it into the test tube.
The black marks are the new resource we're looking for. The red-brown ones are the Kikituks, and the bright yellow ones are their mineral-eating relatives, the Hoituks. The machine will show us the stability of the ley energy in a minute.
I still like the cool effects.
We are at the source of the ley energy now, so the lines should have been pure.
If my eyes serve me right, I think I see bad news.
You're right. This source is like an estuary polluted beyond recovery. It is carrying too many traces, both from creatures and non-creatures. Besides, the black ore down there seems to have attracted a large number of critters, which has only worsened the pollution. A senior of mine said in his notes that in this case, it will take a push for the core to activate its self-purification system. Shoot, we got a big one.
A creature? Oh?
Waves! It's seawater!
You can see it?
We should have prepared swimming floats. Yes, but the waves won't reach us if we ride this left.
Now's not the time for delusions, Ofkus. I'm sorry. There is a slight hum from the vibration.
If the ley energy materializes, put in a 7.62 centimeter sea serpent bone, 3 drops of common vervain sap, and 20 milligrams of snail sawfish embryo.
Makes sense, woman. The emergency ley energy handling guidelines trial booklet in her hand is thrown to the ground and stamped aggressively. A colored slime continues to ooze out. No longer a mere note in her reference materials, but an observable substance. Holy hell! What the hell is that? The clever dreamer continues his observation. Wait, did we just mine out a boss? That is a huge creature. Wow.
It has a beautiful stone on its neck too. Did your father also fall asleep in the mine?
Is that the raw runium ore that Zeno has been looking for? The energy is so pure. No wonder it materialized into such a huge body.
So that's why they wanted us to get out of town, so they could focus all their efforts into fighting this thing? Drawn in by the spectacle, more creatures emerge from nearby mine shafts, enticed by the potential for feast.
Comrades! Defense formation! Miners! Stay behind us and evacuate!
Comrades, stand with me if you got a weapon. No matter if it's a rifle, a staff, or a shovel. Grip them tight. This is our Rayashki's future we're fighting for.
Dude, Canute is the real one. He is the Chad.
We've been waiting for this, haven't we?
That's right.
More weapons are raised, clanging together as they begin their battle march. Holy shit.
Dear comrades, this is the critical moment for our town. No good weapons, no external support. But we have our friends, our family, and each other, who will never leave anyone behind.
Yes, there's nothing to be afraid of. We can always figure it out, so long as we still have hope.
Voices ring out one after another as they reach the end of their march. Okay, I figured we are reaching the end here. What is this? So we're in balance mode. So what the? Dude, listen to this.
No matter what.
Oh my god, the music is going. Sorry. A temporary balancing of encounters. This battle will enter balance mode. Unbalanced characters will have their level side cube or character resonance raised to level 20. That's, oh god, that's inside 3. 60. Resonance. Okay. So, mostly we are facing against an enemy that is mostly mineral stars. So, we need stars. Hang on. Do I have another star character here? I have Matilda. I don't want to use Matilda. Actually, I need more healers. Actually, I need more healers, so...
No matter what.
Did she get weaker?
We make an ideal team.
Screw it. Woo! What?
Damn it! This thing is huge! No way. Where are all these little monsters hiding?
The ley energy here is like a feast set out for the nearby critters. None of them can resist the temptation.
Dude, the music. I love this. I hope this comes out on Spotify, or at least iTunes. I would love to have this in my driving.
The Kikirans are dancing, the Irgiraks are singing, and the Kikituks are drawing with their breath. Is this their Tin Hat Festival?
Crazy child, stop.
There is nothing to be afraid of. We've got our comrades, our weapons, and our spirit.
Alright, this is one problem.
Victory will be ours, comrades.
Alright, this is where I have to manually do this. So, let's see. Buff you.
I will remember your sacrifice.
They're just little games.
That's the direction.
Heart scale.
Oh, there's a bubble. Rock, rock, rock! Change the world!
I'm gonna focus on the
Ice
boss.
blood.
Alright. I gotta get...
Peace and love!
I think I better take care of this
Peace
guy.
and love!
Alright, let me take a look at you, big boy. What are you? Delay Purifier Convergence. Alright, so you only got Angel Skirt, like 400% reality damage, that's your ultimate. Sturdiness, and okay. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of some of you guys, because I don't want you guys making my life a little harder.
It could be found. Stop me up!
And I guess I'll focus on you.
They're just little games. Are you irrational numbers? Left hand up. Now right hand up. Nice!
Alright, got rid of one of you.
Let's do this.
Alright.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Alright, that's how you attack.
We share the same dream.
Hold on. I need to get rid of you. Let's go with that for now. Let's go with you. Buff. You.
We share the same dream.
I guess you.
I will remember your sacrifice.
And yeah.
I admire your courage. To a brighter future for everyone.
Let's go, mermaid mode.
Let's check my calculation.
For you and for us. Keep up the pace.
Nice. Alright, we're almost there, I think.
Don't touch my bag!
Alright, let's see. Let's go versatile. You.
The final demonstration.
Oh, wait. That mass? Alright. I think I'll just go with you. Yeah. Is this mass?
The final demonstration.
Yes,
Stop me up!
well, too late. Yeah. I kind of messed up on
The
something.
final demonstration. Isn't that?
There we go.
They're just little games.
And yeah.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Alright. I had to put all of my efforts into you. Because of that.
Change the world!
I bet there's a phase 2.
We made it?
I bet there's a fucking phase 2.
Well done, comrades. I knew we could make it.
No, something's wrong. Do you feel it too, Comrade Windsong?
It's phase 2 time. Oh!
Shoot! The ley energy has sensed danger. It's become even more active.
Yeah, phase 2.
To deal with the pollution of other threats, the system will choose critters with potential and make them into its underlings.
Can we still defeat it this time?
Comrade Vysotsky, do not worry. Look around you. We have got your back.
We have unity.
Calm down. Think hard. There must be a weakness to this creature. I can do this.
You got this.
No, you're wrong, Comrade Windsong. We can do this.
Yes, we can.
Sharp Fang.
I think we just gotta get rid of, just gotta get rid of these guys. So, I'll buff you.
Are you ready to be blinded? It could be fun. They're just little games.
I admire your courage.
Are you ready to
Let's go.
Woohoo! Release!
Nice.
Oh, there's a bubble.
Nice.
Rock! Change the world!
I know I should be going faster. But there's little I can do. Damn.
Cheer up!
I do need to upgrade and attack. So we'll go with this. We'll debuff you.
Вашему услугу. Start me up!
Hold on a second.
I will remember your sacrifice.
They're just little games.
Okay. Massively debuff you if I can.
A clear vision.
Wait, who's health? I got no choice.
I admire your courage. Sharp Fang.
Woohoo! Release!
Okay.
Пусть le naufragé течет вместе с водой.
Together, we are fearless.
I know this thing is wrong. Alright.
The flood is coming. We share the same dream.
Let's see.
Isn't that? It could be fun.
No choice.
Worry not. The direction of fate is decided.
A little shield. Just in
For a
case.
brighter future for everyone.
I hope you guys are enjoying this boss fight. I hope you guys are.
Check my calculation.
I need more attack. There's an answer. Alright, so let's go with this. 1, 2. Okay.
Isn't that? It could be fun.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Have you a rational numbers? Oh, there's a bubble.
Nice.
Heart scale.
I know I'm not attacking this thing, but the other ones are annoying me to hell.
The final demonstration.
К вашим услугам. I admire your courage.
Welcome to the world of numbers. Woohoo! Release!
Right.
Prepare to be drowned.
Magic, get the wounded to the back. Move.
Alright, we're halfway through.
No! It's not that bad. I can.
Don't push yourself too hard. All of our comrades are willing to fight, so we don't have to leave anyone behind. Trust me. All right. All wounded, fall back. Team 3, take their position. Lay down suppressive fire.
Comrade Vira is right. We won't leave any of our comrades on the battlefield. It'd be a shame if we didn't get to see you cry at the victory celebration.
Got it.
Keep up the pace.
Okay. This is getting ridiculously awesome. For me. Alright, so this.
Are you ready to be blinded?
Actually, vision.
You.
Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
Worry not.
Some
The
big
direction
damage.
of fate is decided. The turbulence arrives.
Okay. Alright, I don't have good enough attacks. I'll just switch out my things and see if there's anything else. Then I need to make something stronger.
That's the direction.
Could be found. They're just little games.
Yeah.
Start me up.
Пусть le naufragé течет вместе с водой.
Intersect and divide.
Yeah, oh, and it's resummoned things. I think I'm gonna concentrate my efforts on the boss. We're almost there, comrades. We're almost there, guys. Woo!
Don't worry.
Alright.
Don't touch my back.
Alright, those little guys are no matter
They're just
here.
little games. Start me up. Could be found.
Alright,
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
wait. Did they just heal?
Intersect and divide. Woohoo! Release.
Come on, just a little more. Oh, it was almost there.
Such rudeness.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Oh, hell, it healed again. Alright. You know what? Hang on. Well,
I will remember your sacrifice.
Heal you.
I admire your courage.
You.
Are you ready to be blinded?
Alright, let's go.
Sharp fangs. For the good of all.
Are you ready to shake?
Come on, Regulus. You got this. I need to win.
Woohoo! Release.
Yes! Did I do it?
We made
Yeah! It's dead now.
Good job, comrades. They will be talking about this day for decades.
Hell yeah, we are legends.
I didn't expect that energy from you, Comrade Yuri. See, I don't only build houses, I also build this rock-solid body.
Make a head count of the wounded and check our remaining supplies. We will need to work in groups of 3 in case the creatures come back. Thank you, comrades. All of you. The glory goes to every one of us.
And yeah, that was tough.
Hip hip! Hooray!
That literally was the toughest thing fight I had to do. But hey, we made it through it. And I want to thank you all guys for just bearing with me with this one. Alright. Look at them fighting those things. The nosy critters have all disappeared, and the strange entity has slumped down. I'm not gonna say anything.
Did we make it?
After we drove the critters away, the self-purification system began to run slower.
Haha! Time to go all out. Let's go, comrades.
For a brighter future.
Rayashki, oh my gosh. What? A brilliant red splashes across the snowfield. Is that magma?
Comrade Yuri! Get a few more comrades here. We need to move him to the back.
Many comrades were wounded, blood soaking in their arms, but their hearts have not faltered. Never retreat. Never surrender! Did I just sound like Peppy from Star Fox? Never retreat! Never surrender!
Its energy has not run out yet. What on earth?
Okay, now I see their faces. So what is going on with this creature, though?
It's the ore. Don't tell me it's still powering this thing.
I see. So we just break that stone and it's over, right?
Yes. Theoretically.
Windsong's voice wavers as she catches her breath.
Leave it to me. I'm the marksman here. Just need to get a little closer. Little closer.
Comrade Adrian, Comrade Daniel, and I will go with you. There may be something we can do.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. That is a group of determined people. So damn determined to live out in their home. To keep their home. Wow.
Comrades, watch out!
Damn. They charge ahead, their spirits unwavering. Now I'm not even controlling this dialogue.
No!
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Fall back! Fall back!
Damn. Bullets fly through the air. Their sound like a relentless pounding hail.
Believe! Our attacks cannot break the stone at all!
Comrade Windsong! What is going on?
The red splashes around them, so vivid against the white snow. Halt the words. Halt her words.
The cycle of ley energy is long. It may take months, years, or even longer than that to return to its source. As long as that ore remains on its neck, the ley energy will continue with the purification until it wipes out everything around.
Shit. Windsong's voice is low despite the din of battle.
So all we can do is wait?
For our own safety, we'd better stay out of this area until it completely returns to the source. I should have seen this coming. I'm so sorry.
Surrounded by fallen comrades and dark red streaks, Windsong attempts to conceal the fear in her voice. The wind rises, sharp and howling.
Comrade Patrick, Comrade Nikita, you're not down yet, right? Anyone else? We still got the digger, the crane, and our own string. Let's try harder. It's nothing more than a stupid stone. We can do this. That's our last chance.
Damn. Rough hands stubbornly rise once more, defying the cold and danger. Trickles of blood seep down their arms from cuts and wounds. Warm words cover them with like a bandage, offering some solace over to their pain.
Stop this senseless sacrifice, Comrade Knut. It's pointless to keep going.
Is she seeing that cruel reality?
But to save Rayashki is also your dream, no? Our little one from afar swore she would unite all of us, no matter who we are or where we're from. We must keep all that in our minds. How can we give up now?
The massive creature stands unmoving, like an unyielding mountain.
I'm so happy I came here and made friends with all of you, comrades. You each have a kind heart and a strong will. Before I met you, my dream was only a joke to the other Rusalki. But you've shown me it isn't unreachable. Now it feels so real and heartwarming. Sometimes I almost forget that you see the fins and scales on my body. That's why I don't want you to sacrifice yourself for nothing. I don't want to lose you.
Her smile is a ray of light breaking through the clouds.
What we want is to stay together. That's why we're fighting to save Rayashki, right?
Sure do.
These ones have lost their feathers. Are we still able to reach the sky?
Snow begins to fall again, as if casting the veil over the dead over Rayashki. The war of the wind grows, but there is something else groaning with it. Clouds are pushed aside, and a distorted voice calls out from above.
I must thank you, Comrade Windsong. You've rekindled something in me, in us, and you hope, just as you promised.
Is that a plane?
I will tell you that I read some papers on your ley lines after that night. It holds some great ideas, I admit. You and Rayashki deserve a better future.
It's Yevgeny. The coward saves the day, huh? Animation.
Wow, sea swallow, our brave friend.
It's a plane. No wonder I saw that trailer.
Comrades, I want you to know, I recommended you to Zeno only because I was worried for your future.
Damn.
I did not want you to be stuck in a dying town.
Comrade Yevgeny?
And it gives me pain to see how brave and determined you all have been. I won't let any of you die here.
How are they listening?
Yevgeny, what are you doing?
Making the ultimate sacrifice?
The sad thing is, I took a very different path long ago. But what does it matter now? Rayashki is proud of you. I am proud of you. You will continue to build the new world of your dreams. Our dream. No matter where or when. I will always be there with you.
Yevgeny.
Seize the opportunity. Vira, Windsong, my comrades.
Oh, the swallow. Damn! Oh, that's...
Природа — это числа и черты.
Is that from the perspective of August? The swallow just is the plane. The trials of the old machines wore deep. Trails. Frozen ground forming... I can't even read this. I'm so shocked that I can't even read that. A different art style. From a child's drawing. The children finally coming to grips with what they've seen begin to cry.
Comrade Yevgeny.
Do fish mourn? Can a rusalka cry? No one can really answer this question. Yet around the rusalka, a ring of salty water seems to rise.
К черту! This is not fair! Just because he was the only pilot here doesn't mean he could make that decision alone. We should have had a boat.
We fixed that fighter together. That soul left us behind.
But he will always be our comrade, right?
He was redeemed. Time appears to stand still, as all present stand unmoving, unspeaking, until one, and then many, trembling hands rise triumphantly into the sky.
To Comrade Yevgeny, salute!
But where is the sea swallow?
Gone.
He flew into the future, child.
A great word to put it.
The future will all reach one day.
Heaven? Maybe? Wow. I've always expected there might have been a redemption arc. And the funniest thing I've said long before this video started, when at the start of this episode, or not the start of this episode, but the last episode, I've stated that Yevgeny would have been the first one to die. My predictions are always almost spot on when it comes to that. The fool is redeemed. The coward is redeemed. A heartfelt legacy. You're here, Comrade Vira. Comrade Windsong and Comrade Ryza helped me take the children home. It took some time. What did you find? Comrade Yevgeny once mentioned that he kept some things in the cabinet in the meeting room. He said to take them out when the time was right. Here, this is all of it. What is it? What is it? Yevgeny had always been a man of action, straightforward and efficient. It seems obvious that this would be reflected by the state of his locker. That said, Vila is taken aback to find only a small iron box inside. Steadying a tremble in her hands, she picks up the box.
Comrade Yevgeny.
His name's engraved on the underside. It seems that... I don't think I'm going to get a dialogue voicing here. The teacher lifts the lid, taking out a letter inside, taking a deep breath before reading it aloud. You're reading this, and so I am gone. Don't waste your time on tears or anger. So typical of Yevgeny. Within this box are plans for Rayashki's reconstruction and development. I know that my perspective is limited, yet it is my hope that these plans may provide the town with some direction in my absence. Our primary focus must be the exploitation and administration of our resources. I've listed those I consider most feasible to pursue and their potential trade value, as well as listing any necessary precautions. Once our future is secure, look to the maintenance of the town's infrastructure, and if possible, bolster security, starting with regular patrols at locations frequented by critters. Another thing, I've spent some time collecting scraps and spare components of runium left over from the factories. You will find them in this box. I made some further notes from before all this seemed inevitable. You'll find them detailed in my work journal on the desk. I know that many among you will never trust them, but please do not discount the possibility of cooperating with Zeno. Remember, our priority must be survival. I wish for all of you great things and victory in our coming trials. Know that I salute you, each and every comrade, for Rayashki, for our future. Yevgeny. The letter ends there. Even in the letter, he is as always he has been, our comrade Yevgeny, stubborn to the end. Bah, it was a fool's hope that he showed a little heart. No, it's not like him. You're wrong, Knut. That this was his heart. Comrade Yevgeny always put the town first. But then perhaps he had too much to say, and certainly there was not enough time. Come on, let's pull ourselves back together. We'll need to retrieve his journal. I will share this letter with the others later. Comrade Yevgeny was right. We must start making plans for Rayashki's future. One careful fold after another. Vila places the letter back into the box and closes the lid. Come on, comrade. Okay, once we're done, though, let's head to the cliffside and give that stubborn bastard an earful. Speaking of, now that we're getting steady shipments again, we might bring out some vodka for him too. Cheers. Now, I didn't expect a little cutscene here. But Comrade Yevgeny left us a map that could help rebuild the Rayashki. In order to resume production at the factory, we need another 60 units of raw component. Comrade Yevgeny's notes on the map may lead us to obtainable raw component. Please go find them. So let's go to the school first. So I guess we're just here. I guess we're just here to gather some material. I guess rewards. I guess. So needles and loaves. Comrade Vila frequents this place, always looking great in her Boneva dress. I taught her how to sew, and other comrades would bring piles of torn coats and socks for us to mend. This is something I've always done. No matter how catchy our slogans are, we still need clothes to wear and bread to eat, right? The rest is not within my realm of concern. Thankfully, Comrade Vila has been diligently caring for the children. My main worry was that once the teachers were gone, there would be no one to check on them and ensure they were looked after. Leaving children to run amok on the streets will not lead to their healthy development. I'm very grateful that she's here. This place has become a second home to me. Despite the challenges and endless tasks, I feel content knowing that our efforts benefit our fellow comrades. This experience is priceless to me. Anyone who has ever sat at a long table, sharing butter and conversation with people from different countries and working together to form friendships, would understand the value of this way of life. It has a powerful effect, my friend. It reminds me of dark bread, rough but filling. Whether it's Comrade Vira or Yevgeny, I trust in their abilities. This town will not simply disappear. Rayashki will always be here, steadfast and unwavering. Right, so conversation. We got our material. What is this? Alright. Pour out your thoughts and feelings here. Okay, so side by side. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly go through this. You could pause the video to read all this if you want, because I'm not gonna read all of this at all. I'm just trying to figure out where this is at. Right. And of course, another thing. Equal to soup.
A forest party!
Hey,
let's get this done.
Hello there.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Sharp fangs. Thunder Talisman. Scientific version.
Don't worry.
Be serious. Stay focused. No! Not right.
Did I mute myself again?
I admire your courage.
Hard scale.
I'm gonna unmute myself again.
Don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're done with that. That should unlock us another chapter. But I want to check out this thing first, so... Right. We've already checked out everywhere here, I believe. Yeah. So, we need at least 40 more of these things to build something here, yeah? So, we're in Song of Praise, right? Alright. We're on to 17. Alright. Alright, the unsupported lave energy returns to the earth. The soil is smoothed out, a canvas for a new painting.
Take heart, comrades! Everything he did was for Rayashki.
We shared the same dream, didn't we? To do all we can for the good of the people.
She faces towards the silent cliffs. So is this a memorial?
Reporting. Drilling rig clear. Ready for new exploration.
He stomps firmly on the ground beneath his feet.
That's the spirit. We must keep going. Only period. Yuri, start the machines.
On it!
It's so loud to me. Can't really read this. Okay. After some time, the children carefully and cautiously approach the cliff's edge. Off goes bends down, placing his sunflower on the edge, as tenderly as a mother tucks in the child.
Take this. It's my best friend. I think it will be glad to have another best friend.
I will become a great hero like you. It's a promise. A man's promise.
Well, why are your feathers wet, Piotr? You have water on your face, Miss Windsong. Can kids still cry after they grow up?
I should have known. The abnormal fluctuation of the ley energy and how much of an attraction it is to the critters. I should have noticed they were different from my theory.
Her words are met like murmurs, but a familiar hand wraps hers gently.
At least this experience will be valuable for the study of ley lines, won't it? Take it in and make something of it. I am sure it will be of more help in the future. You're not only doing this for yourself or for me, but for those who sacrificed for all of us.
I ain't seen my ears. I'm wearing headphones, by the way.
We found it! This must be the new resource.
Finally, they dug it. A stream of black rocks rises from the pile, one by one. In a short time, they are picked up and pass through countless hands. The air is thick with black dust that covers coats, gloves, boots, and faces. Is it coal?
Coal!
I knew it! I was right! I guessed that.
It is coal! We did it!
This is our coal! Comrades, we will use it to cook our meal tonight.
And it will be the best meal I've ever had!
Is that so, Comrade Nikita? You got a problem with my food, huh?
I made a rough estimate. The resource here should last hundreds of years.
Nice. If I would have known that the black area would be coal, I called it.
For the first time in history, the theory of ley lines has been verified.
And congratulations. Congratulations.
There is no doubt your work deserves a fair assessment now.
Thank you for your help, Miss Vira.
We achieved this together, didn't we?
Of course.
I'm not gonna say anything. Because I want this.
The glory goes to every one of us.
Take it in. The joy reaches back to the town, carried in by the victorious comrades in arms. Unfortunately, their now unwelcome guests seemed unable to share in the enthusiasm. Looks like Zeno's mad.
I'm very glad to see you again, Miss Windsong.
Are you? You don't look glad at all.
No, probably pissed because Zeno wasn't the one that found the coal, huh?
I admit, I underestimated the people here. Especially you, Miss Windsong. The great heroine who found coal deep beneath the town, huh?
So, did I manage to ruin Zeno's little plans?
Maybe, maybe not. Her sharp tongue breaks the cool of the no longer smiling crocodile. Deserved.
We have nothing left to do here. Zeno will leave soon. I know we disagree on many things, our future included. Still, Zeno looks forward to working with you again. Hopefully in a more friendly way.
And it's gonna be a long time before that happens, man. He extends his hand on his own initiative.
I hope so too. You don't want to be embarrassed by another lowly researcher again, do you?
Okay, the audio kind of cut out a bit, but yeah. Berthold's hand awkwardly hangs in the air, unanswered.
Goodbye, Miss Windsong.
And she did not shake his hand back. Wow. Nice. Deserved.
Wait. I have one last question.
And what are you going to ask him?
Please, I'm at your service.
Zeno confirmed the existence of Hoytuks in Rayashki months ago, but you just took care of them without letting anyone know. You already knew there would be a large reserve of coal here, didn't you?
I figured. And hands, shrugs. He shrugs and leaves without another word. Just like that. What bastards Zenos are. But alright. What is this again? Alright. I'm going to read this fast. I've always believed it. We can dig through the frozen layers and find ways to survive here, even when the harsh northern winds gnash their teeth. We can overcome any challenges. Zeno will have its own specific guidelines that I doubt I'll be able to adapt to. But just like this particular component, we are already refined and capable enough. Yes, we can live on our own without relying on other leaders. Let me be honest, I am not much of a fighter. The only tools I know how to use are a wrench and pliers. But when push comes to shove, I will make do with whatever I can get my hands on. We need weapons to defend ourselves, and we are not afraid. It is crucial for children to explore the world. I came here at a young age and on a whim with a friend. We had no experience in shaping workpieces or handling raw materials. Now my skills are highly valued in this community. We did not come to Rayashki to have fun. They've got it all wrong. Alright. Great words, to be honest. Great words. And let's see. After people leave, new inhabitants arrive. However, they don't seem to be interested in socializing. Friendly exchange. Okay. Oh, you're gonna be assistant, huh? Alright.
May the flow take their souls to the sea.
Oh, those
I admire your little games.
Keep up the pace.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Пусть le naufragé течет вместе с водой.
What the hell?
Don't worry. Don't worry. We share the same dream. To a brighter future for everyone.
Ice flood.
Light! Peace and love! Peace and love!
I admire your courage.
Start me up!
For you and for us.
Woohoo! Release! Rock, rock, rock! Change the world!
Don't worry.
Are you ready to
I
be
will remember
blinded?
your sacrifice.
Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
Alright. That should be almost done, right? Yeah. Alright, so we got another one, but I want to check. Alright, good. We need one more component. And unfortunately... Actually, you know what? I could go on. Hello, Rayashki. Everything is changing. Indeed. Alright. Alright, so there was a problem with the video. It just keeps on pausing it when I was going through this. So we're going to try looking at the cutscenes again. So, everything is changing. Alright. Hello, Rayashki. Alright. Stage 18. Let us go. Woohoo. Okay. The people gather again. This time, though, there are no more disputes, no resentment. This is a gathering of joy.
After
This is what I'm
thorough
talking about.
discussion, the people of Rayashki have made their final decision. I stand here to declare the future direction of Rayashki. As of today, Rayashki will be no longer affiliated with any organizations, and all factories dedicated to processing of runium ore will be shut down.
Hell yeah, we are our own nation.
What are we going to do for work, Sam?
I don't want to sit around at home living on benefits.
Oh, alright, a working guy.
There will be many things to do, Comrade Valeria. As the elites above us struggle for power, we, ordinary people, suffer in darkness. But now, there will be a new source of power. One built to lift up the people, not to take from them. And it will run on Rayashki coal.
You know, I have not noticed before, but she does have a little bit of a fang in there. Like, every time she talks, she has these fangs.
We will start new factories in Rayashki and explore the possibilities of working with other coal producers nearby. We will mine with our own hands and feed ourselves.
Yeah, she's got the fangs. I love that.
Maybe we can even build a dock and sell our products far away.
Nice idea, Knut. The people chatter excitedly.
We will raise a new banner above Rayashki, one welcoming all ordinary people to come to a livable place with abundant power and job opportunities for their future.
Arms and smiles intermingle, then a raising wave of applause. The wave washes over everyone, including Windsong.
What about your plan, Comrade Windsong?
I think I'm going to stay for a while.
You should stay indefinitely.
You need to know that for now, we must tighten our belts. Everyone's rations must be cut for some time until Rayashki gets back on its feet.
Tough times, but we gotta do what we gotta do to stay home. The researcher does not waver. Not in the slightest.
At least for now, the study of ley lines belongs here, not in the fancy halls and symposiums of human academia. This place still holds many possible research avenues, monitoring the changes in the environment, further detailing the local ley energy map, maybe even studying the mutation of the Kikituks. I must finish them to further develop the study, before it is ready for academia again.
She found the place where she can cultivate her ley line studies, instead of just school or banquets and all. She needs time to cultivate the study.
Then it sounds like you may be with us for a long time yet. Good.
Yes, she's resident. They exchange smiles.
And don't forget, you're expected to cut the ribbon at the ceremony.
She is? An enthusiastic hand reaches out to Windsong once again. Now the little Arctic town is covered in a strange mix of black coal soot and bright yellow flowers. A warm wind blowing over every inch of soil and each wall, old and new. It flows like blood through snow-white skin and fluffy pores. A scene like a hand-drawn picture. Oh, Offgoose is growing those sunflowers. Cool. Windsong walks alone through the town, feeling the energy of the earth beneath her. Townsfolk pass her. They nod and greet her with hopeful smiles.
Miss Windsong, I want to apologize for being rude to you during class. I'll bring you some friendship cheese next time to apologize. I promise.
You will always be our comrade. Hats off to you.
In the distance, children cluster around the vibrant field of sunflowers. My voice hurts.
Miss Windsong.
Aww.
I think we performed very well at the ceremony.
Indeed. The boy, bright as any other sunflower, waves to her as he hops joyfully in the snow.
Will you come teach us again?
She better.
We want to learn more too.
Aw, look at the stars in her eyes.
Same here.
Aw.
Miss Windsong, the sunflowers we planted are blooming. We protected the town.
Aw, good for you. Windsong wants to say something, but a sudden creaking draws up her attention. She looks up to see a construction crane looming over the town. What is this? Oh, I see. Oh! The statue of the town! They broke it! And is that a... It's a bear, holding a pickaxe. The new coal refinery, a school, a hockey field, the dormitories. In the boundless future ahead for Rayashki, these buildings will be like a speckled grains of sand cast over the tundra. Look at this. I think I'm just gonna stay silent. I really do like
the next chapter of Rayashki today. I'm so glad we will build it together.
Aww.
Привет, Rayashki.
Hello. Oh, that is so wholesome. Just troubles. Wow. Alright, so we got one thing to do here, and that is this. At instant. I really love the music. The cinematics is always good in this game. It just leaves me speechless. Okay, so Knut says, I stumbled across some components. Lately, it seems like everyone is looking for them in their spare time. These little things can definitely come in handy. The little thing was hidden just behind the base of the statue. It seemed that our resilient bear had found a new home here. The old statue had to be moved to make way for it, but some base remained. I suspected it had left some of its components behind. Comrade Yevgeny, he did not notice the changes in Rayashki, but change is inevitable and ongoing. He was still holding on to memories of when things were tough and rough. In those days, the square didn't even exist. We painstakingly dug it out with shovels and carried each stone ourselves. No one expected Rayashki to end up so beautiful. We were never ones for making plans or dreaming big. We simply rolled up our sleeves and got to work. Now Rayashki might change once more. What will it become? Everything is changing so fast. We have a pool, a school, and it seems to have been built in the blink of an eye. As soon as a project is completed, the difficulties and sacrifices made along the way are quickly forgotten. The immense sense of accomplishment makes us believe that all the hard work was worth it. I don't want to leave. I'm afraid I'll change faster than this town did. Those who come back later feel like strangers themselves. It's incredible, isn't it? How things can change in what feels like an instant. Alright. So, we got a little conversation. Now that we've collected enough raw component, let's go reconstruct the old runium ore factory. So let's go inside and inspect the factory. The factory is divided into 4 areas, with workshop being the starting point for all construction production process. So we construct that. Due to neglect, the workshop is currently in a state of disarray. To begin repairing the old machinery, try reconnecting Node 1. To make the old factory equipment work, you need to reconstruct important nodes to create paths to the right outlets. Tap here to rotate. And here. Oh, it's one of those path puzzles. I did this while I was in some part of the game, in main story. Alright, then the workshop is now up and running. Black diamond dug up by the townspeople will be brought here every day for processing. So we got black diamond. The capacity of the black diamond workshop is limited. Please collect them promptly. The black diamond can be used for the production of raw components. So we can reconstruct this. 3 for every 1. So we need more raw component to reconstruct the entire factory. So explore the city, solve problems, and collect the necessary materials. Alright. Then we got rewards. Oh, we got a new thing for our wilderness. That's cool, though. Alright, so I think it's a new area. Every time I go here and rebuild some areas here, from processing, waiting for 9 hours, to do processing and put them here, I would unlock and do more and get more materials and things to get from the wilderness. And I do believe we get an achievement too, and that is probably another gameplay, I believe. It's called Song of Praise or something like that, right? And I'll just go explore it, and I have to explore the town, solve everything here, and build the town. So let's go ahead and turn into Factory Spirit. Factory's origin, Rayashki. To me, Rayashki seems a lot almost like another name for rhodium. Perhaps it is because I am the one responsible for sifting the ore. While most people came here with grand ideals, I simply signed my name on the list without much thought. It wasn't long before I found myself stepping off the train and into this unfamiliar land. Fortunately, aside from the wild critters roaming about, the stubborn terrain life here is relatively simple. Regardless, it's all laborers' work, and I understand that even critters have to eat and survive. I forgive them. But back to the here and now, the factory is finally complete, and we have surpassed our wildest expectations. These accomplishments are not gifts from some higher power, but of our own making. These are true miracles, not bestowed by any divine entity, but created by our own hard work and determination. Just take a look around. There was a time when I felt nothing, just going through the motions of everyday life. Now I finally feel like I am making a difference. It may not be extraordinary, but it's more than most people achieve in their lives. Yes, I couldn't have done this alone. It's a rare opportunity to find others willing to work alongside you. Swinging hammers, building something meaningful together. I hope to turn our experiences here into a legend, like the stories of Comrade Yevgeny. With a little exaggeration, of course, young people need these legends to inspire them. So let's raise a glass to the new factory and all that we have accomplished here together. Cheers. Alright. And another star. Right, and again, if you want to read this, pause the video. I'll let you read it for a bit, because I can't read anymore. Okay, so we've unlocked this. 2 descendants. What we leave behind and what you will remember. Alright, this is the last stage. The end of the story. Whew. The river of time has moved swiftly in the passing months. Rayashki is bustling with the sounds of a busy and hopeful community. Crowds of people, lively and spirited, weave to and fro. Oh, we're in a swimming pool. Cool. A disfigured figure hurries into the scene.
Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you'd be here. Oh, is this a bad time?
What does she spy?
No, it's all right. Have a seat.
Whoa, we get to see her in her mermaid fin legs. Wow. Okay, we get to see her in her mermaid form now, huh?
I'm not a pure Rusalka. As you can see, I must get in touch with water every once in a while to replenish my power from the ocean.
Hello, Comrade Vira.
Are you nervous, Windsong?
It's been a while, Comrade Windsong. They say you're working hard in the mine, and the study of ley lines is getting popular among the workers.
They have helped a lot. My research on the environment wouldn't have gone nearly so smoothly without them.
I apologize. I'm gonna take a look at that. Look at this. Her fins are so stinking long. Wow. Okay, that is beautifully drawn right there.
It's given a second life to my studies, and it is growing so well. It has even gained some recognition beyond Rayashki. I'm truly happy that I came here.
And I am glad that you found a home.
I never thought the comrade Windsong would be so bashful over her accomplishments. I thought you were more stubborn and confident than that. I'm only teasing, comrade. It's a matter of fact that you're not as fearless as you pretend to be, isn't it? That's why we must all stick together to make up for each other's weaknesses and make Rayashki proud. Sorry, speeches have become an occupational habit.
I like this character. I always liked this Vira character.
Fine, you got me. But it's not a big deal. Just as you are not quite the gentle and demure school teacher that you appear to be. Are you, comrade?
Yeah, she kicks ass.
We're even.
Windsong clears her throat and hands the letter to Vira.
Actually, I've come to say goodbye.
Oh no, why?
Laplace has invited me to give a lecture for their European branch. They want me to give a lecture on how I combined environmental analysis with the Arcanum based on what we've done here in Rayashki.
So the St. Pavlov's found out. Alright.
Sounds like a very promising new beginning for your studies.
It is.
How are things going in the town?
We are getting more visitors now. It seems people are eager to see something different.
I'm sure they will.
We've also begun cooperating with many governments and agencies near us, including the Foundation.
Of course, the Foundation. They're always the more favorable ones, to be honest.
They hope to carry out some short-term training on the Arcanum for the children.
Another letter is passed on.
What's this?
Open it. It's from the Foundation.
I wonder what it says.
Mr. Nameday invites me to visit the Foundation and discuss further cooperation. The children are also waiting for me there.
Oh, so they invite her. Who is Mr. Nameday? So she got invited to teach the children over there. That's freaking nice.
It seems they mentioned you all the time during their training. Did we miss the ley line exam? The Foundation has all sorts of incredible things.
Oh, that's adorable drawing.
Like biting coins, noisy coal balls, a glass pen with rainbows inside. So much fun!
I've mastered a lot of incantations.
I miss the town and everyone. Yeah, we miss Comrade Alyonka, Comrade Blinchik, and Comrade Piroshki.
They say we will be able to go home in a few months. I must master the most powerful arcane skills by then, so I can use them to protect the town.
Aw, good for you.
We'll transform into sea swallows.
I'm not sure, but I guess they're gonna travel by plane?
Then we'll be able to fly and fly to far, far away.
I don't know why it warms my heart to hear this. I don't know why. Alright. I guess we've come back to the now.
University Hospital received a rare case today.
Okay, sorry to interruption, but I think we're now in the now. From the beginning of the whole event story to the now.
The patient's veins irreversibly transformed into electric wires. As of 1800, all arterial, venous, and capillary tissues throughout the patient's body have undergone necrosis. The directors said they would invite more professionals to the consultation to decide on further research direction. Global Variety News has claimed the case may become one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the era.
Wait, so the person's veins got turned into wires? Is this how they transformed into robots?
They started a new column to analyze possible compatibilities between the patient's new wired veins and different appliances. Please stay tuned for more details.
That is so weird.
The
That hurts my
Flying
ears.
Carpet Travel Agency is starting a tour around Northern Europe, where you will be able to see the breathtaking Aurora Borealis, pet fluffy keycairns, and even enjoy a flying carpet race.
Oh, are they talking about Rayashki, huh?
The destination of our tour is Rayashki,
I'm so glad that Rayashki is flourishing
a
now.
mysterious town, the warmest place in the Arctic Circle, sitting atop many rich veins of coal. When you get there, we suggest that you abide by the town's wishes and work to earn what you need instead of buying it. Though this is not an obligation, of course. But why not have a try when you're given the opportunity to experience a new and better lifestyle? Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
I've seen my eyes. Ah! I was looking at the screen so intently.
Where should I start, dear readers? Rayashki is like a sparkling gem embedded into the permafrost, and above lies an eye-catching banner. Perhaps it will draw even more attention in the future. Through the past decades, the citizens there have been trying to achieve something different for themselves. A great cause, which may take the work of generations to achieve. But now, they are no longer a nameless town in the far north, nor is their dream a passing fad bound to be forgotten. I sincerely hope all of us will be able to witness its history and its future. That's why I knew I must write down this story, in the hopes that their dream will remain in your heart forever.
I just realized something. Reverse 1999. A phenomena where time is reversing. Because Rayashki would disappear one day, reversing. And that is sad. And achievement, and we've gained an achievement, and we've unlocked hard mode. Now, I don't want to do hard mode because I don't have a good enough team to go through hard mode. Maybe. But that was such an interesting story to go through. I loved this event. And I realized something. It was a story of a people that built a town for themselves, with their own hands, and outside interference when someone brings them in, because one has doubts that the town they built for years would just become a ruin after we exhausted some resource. But the people fought the odds and kept that town, and now that town is a flourishing place where people from the world can just go over and check it out. And honestly, I'm happy how that ended, where Windsong finally gets to show her studies of ley lines to the Foundation, and the children are exploring new parts of the world. But it also made me realize that this game is about some phenomena that causes time to go reverse, and that's why it ended with what the author typed out. Is that when the storm comes, the time will reverse. It will be gone. But if you survive the storm, you better hold Rayashki into your heart. That was Farewell Rayashki, and I honestly loved it and enjoyed the story about unity, community, I think, and what people would do to protect the land that they built with their own hands. And you don't want to let that go. And I hope it gives you an idea what this event meant. Now, let's take a look at this. Now, probably in the next video... Oh yeah, I just realized. I just looked at the labor's worth, and I got enough to buy Vila's side out. The night is long, the snowflakes dry, ice feels silent. Cool. Either way, I got her little side coat here. Give me a moment. And let's see if it fits her. Alright. So this... Sorry, Windsong, I apologize, but let's look at her sign out. Okay, so it does increase her attack points. She has more health, more reality and mental damage, but increases her healing done, and it amplifies her buff and health, I guess. But I do like that. So I do believe tomorrow, I'm not sure about tomorrow, but in the next video, I will do Dawn Arrives as usual, and I only got 1 day to do it. So my next video will be this. I will do her story, and it's just gonna be cutscene, dialogue, no voicing, and I'm not gonna read it. So I'm just gonna go through it, and y'all watch it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video like I did. And if you did enjoy the video, please give this video a like, dislike, or any comments about the entire event story. Anything. What was your favorite moment? And did you like the music behind it? Because I enjoyed the music in the battle, gameplay, the boss fight as well. It was amazing. Cinematics are always good. And of course, if you want me to continue on with Reverse 1999, please do let me know in the comments, and or just click the like button on every Reverse 1999 video. With more likes, it's more inspiration for me to do story mode again. Although I do have lost track of where I ended up on the main story, because I just got done going. And of course, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the video. Peace out, and I'll see you later. Bye.